EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Washington Redskins. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Haskins now off the bootleg. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game early.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they did there. But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are. They're a proud unit, and they're going to ride the momentum of this crowd with them, and that's why they got after them early.
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
So on fourth down, the Redskins will call on Tress Way to punt it away. That's taken at around the 40. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, Wood.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. This is the tight end, the Joker. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 34. They'll run with Chubb. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. This Washington defense, they've stood tall the first 2 plays now. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turning to his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Don't be scared of it. 50 seconds.
Here's Haskins. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Denzel Ward, Pro Bowler as a rookie, there to bat that one away.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. Third down, it's Adrian Peterson. So he fought off the tackle, and that effort gives him the first before he's brought down. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Haskins. He's got Thompson here, complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
53, check 53.
Now Haskins. Eluding the pressure right. And he slides to avoid the hit. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Check 53, flag. Strip that ball. Strip that ball.
From midfield now, Haskins. Haskins hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
From just shy of midfield, Haskins. And an alley to run. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. Seventh play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Haskins on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Catch is made. It's Harmon. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. A little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later. Maybe he just has that sense, and that's why he decided to go for it there.
Tackled there by Monte Nicholson. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A toss play to Chubb. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Kings. 6-6, pull it high. 5. 3, check 3.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Open man is Taylor. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Hey, Charlie. 53's the mic. 53. Check 53.
Looking to throw on second down. Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Quentin Dunbar right there on the coverage.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now Haskins to throw on second down. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
Throwing now, Haskins on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. All right, CD, let's look ahead to Week 12. The week before Thanksgiving, hard to believe some big games. It started Thursday night, Colts-Texans, to decide who would go ahead in that division. But also Seahawks-Eagles, a game that you're going to be doing. That's a big one.
It's a monster one, and if you look at the Eagles' record, you would think they absolutely have to have it. But in the NFC East, even a loss doesn't...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Number 53. Mike 53. Brilliant. Go. 53 for Mike.
Now Haskins, third and long. Trying to lay one up deep. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
Now it's Haskins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Joe Schobert. And they will... The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Cleveland Browns. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Black 80! I got one.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Here we go.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Garoppolo after the fake give to Breida. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So how's that for an interesting way to start this ball game?
First drive of the game and you go backwards all the way into your own end zone?
Guess it kind of makes you wonder what else we might have in store here in this one.
Here we go.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line.
Hurry!
They toss it left side to Chubb. And that play will go nowhere, losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Room to run inside the 40. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 51 yards. And the Browns were able to strike quickly for 6. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Hey, high 7.
Garoppolo on 1st down. That'll be complete to Breida. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Garoppolo. He sets to fire deep. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. 3rd down now.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Here we go. Check.
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Here we go.
A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. This is Coleman with a grab. 4 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Garoppolo again. There's the Washington Husky. It's Dante Pettis. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 36.
11.
On first down, Garoppolo. And that's incomplete. The intended receiver, Marquise Goodwin, but it'll be 2nd down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Garoppolo. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Garoppolo now, first down throw. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 22-yard touchdown grab, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is down to 2. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. The Browns drive about to get started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tumble.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They run again on first down, Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Hey, alert 33.